After dispatching the Nets in round one, LeBron and the Knicks are matched up with his former coach Eric Spoelstra and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Spoelstra claims he has the perfect weapon to shut down LeBron in the league's newest superstar, John Trice. The self-proclaimed King John is intent on making a name for himself in this series, turning it into a matchup of epic proportions.
I've got nothing bad to say about John Trice. He's a great talent. We'll be guarding each other for a lot of the game, but it's a team sport. We're focused on what we need to do to get this win.
As the playoffs continue, the action intensifies. 8 teams eliminated, and now the true contenders begin to emerge. Nothing can be taken for granted, and those not ready for the next level will be the next to go. This is round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the second round of the NBA playoffs here in Cleveland, Ohio, as the hometown Cavaliers take on the New York Knicks.
And for the long-suffering Cleveland fan base, what a difference a year makes. Their Cavs starting the series at home. And former franchise player LeBron James coming in with the Knicks as the underdog.
And Clark, I'm sure for the fans, this one isn't just business, it's personal.
Very.
Yeah, they've rallied around their precocious rookie, Johnny Buckets Trice, looking for payback and a little vindication.
And now the New York Knicks starters. The guards, Ray Felton, J.R. Smith. Nene is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Trice is out there with Anderson Varejao. And it's Bynum in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Number 1 pick, John Trice, boy, having an incredible rookie season, and he doesn't lack the confidence, guys. He's calling himself King John, saying he's the real king of the NBA and not LeBron.
Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Knicks.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate it.
Now, here is Irving. Puts it up from 12. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And John Trice giving the Knicks plenty of bulletin board material. LeBron has thus far avoided returning the favor.
Well, he's not going to get sucked into a war of words, but with Trice almost picking a fight, per se, I wouldn't be surprised to see this series get maybe a little chippy before it's all said and done.
And here's Cleveland. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Shot clock at 5. And Trice the bucket on the assist by Varejao. Trice has got his second basket of the night.
You know, the deep.
Oh, look out!
Wow.
It's not possible what we just. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Nene. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nene's got his first basket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Irving drives in, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Well, you look at the matchup between Trice and James. Trice at 6'8", 245. He has the size and the strength to bother LeBron.
And the athleticism too, Steve. An NBA body right out of the gate. Really a treat to see these two go head-to-head, especially in a playoff setting.
Irving gets a screen from Bynum. Launches it. Shot is off.
He has no fear, guys. He is more than willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Trice's shot is good.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Nene, the screen. A 3-ball. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. LeBron James second.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Irving kicks to Trice. An even 3-on-3 break. Now the pass to Felton. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that was
a very unpopular call there.
Trice gets the screen from Bennett. From the line. And another miss by Cleveland. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
And the coach of the Cavs, Eric Spoelstra, of course, familiar with LeBron James in his 4 years coaching him in Miami. He seems to think that may play the Cavs' advantage in this series.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And the Knicks making a change here. World Pieces checked in. Here's Trice. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Trice has got 8 points. And for Spoelstra, a big part of his plan for slowing down LeBron is putting his rookie John Trice. He calls himself the king on a defensive.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot for a rookie. I mean, we saw how well Trice did matching up with Carmelo Anthony, so we'll see how he handles this challenge.
I'm thinking, did you ever call yourself a king, Clark?
No.
Never.
Not fit.
Right, no. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. On the wing, Irving. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Shot's good.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
Well, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
Poke loose. Jack against Shumpert. Thompson, a screen on Shumpert. Jack. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Jack's got his first bucket of the night.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop. Now, it goes without saying there's still some hard feelings here in Cleveland about LeBron leaving town back in 2010. I think that deep down, if he wanted to come back, most fans would welcome him with open arms. But there are a few fans who will never forgive him.
It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Telfair, the pass to Bargnani. Hefty move, and it's good on the way in. Well, Steve, you mentioned the idea of LeBron coming back to Cleveland. It's an idea that has floated around, of course. Still keeps his offseason home, Clark, as you well know, in nearby Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, but with the arrival of star rookie small forward John Trice, Cleveland may finally be moving on. This team is stocked with talent and still on favorable rookie contracts, too. You never can discount the business side of things when you talk about personnel.
All the time, that's right. Dishes it to LeBron, and it's blocked by G. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And we return to the second quarter of play between the Knicks and the Cavaliers here at Quicken Loans Arena.
And just as we predicted, it's been a loud home crowd for the Cavs. They are fired up.
And the Knicks are going to have to overcome that hostile environment to pull it out here in game 1.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Jarrett Jack. Then it's Alonzo G. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Bennett in at the power forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I talked to John Trice prior to the game. We talked about his nickname, Johnny Buckets, and he told me that nickname is just what it sounds like. I've always been a great scorer. But he added, quote, you know, I'm thinking of changing my nickname to King John. Guys, I'd like to say cocky, but it's pretty confident.
Thanks, Doris. Yeah, confident. Clark, maybe even cocky.
Yeah, and he's definitely giving LeBron and the Knicks some bulletin board material, Kevin. You typically don't like to go there. We'll see if he can indeed back it up.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense. And for John Trice, the #1 overall pick this year, one in a run of #1 picks for the Cavaliers over the last 2 seasons. And his emergence has been rapid.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
LeBron, left side. Outside jumper. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with John Trice and Kyrie Irving, the Cavs have the makings, a lot of people think, of a superstar tandem.
Yeah, and a lot of quality young players around those two. A lot of excitement here in Cleveland about the way this team has bounced back behind these two.
Gets it to go. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
For the Knicks, Nene, he's checked in for Bargnani. And Kenneth Faried subbed in for LeBron. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shumpert dishes to Faried. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And Jack, here we go. That is good. Jack's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 7. Telfair kicks to Shumpert. Nene, Bynum. The dish now to Telfair. There's the feed to World Peace. New York moving the ball around. Faried, he's guarded by Verajao. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease. And LeBron James with an ambitious challenger in John Trice. Getting called out, and he's returning from his back troubles. Going up against the young, athletic Trice will definitely be a test for him physically.
And LeBron Clark a bit bigger than Trice, but not by a lot.
Not much difference between these guys. You look at Trice's physique reminiscent of a younger LeBron James. He's listed at about 6'8", 245. That makes him better prepared than most NBA players to deal with LeBron, especially for a first-year guy. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
There's the block. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And Nene slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Jack. Passes it to Waiters. Feeds it to G. He dishes it to Verajao. Knocked away off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Outside Jack. Pocket 6. And Faried sends it back. Telfair, the pass to Shumpert. It's stolen by G. And Jack, here we go. Late tee that time from World Peace. The Knicks leading by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And so here is New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 6 to shoot. Smith dishes to World Peace. Smith defended by Waiters. Gets it to go.
And for Trice, an exciting player. Some have said his offensive game is reminiscent of Kobe Bryant, but 2 inches taller and stronger. That's a scary comparison.
Trice kicks to Waiters. He feeds it to Verejao. Stolen by Fareed. J.R. Smith on the wing. Defended by Waiters. Fareed setting the pick for Smith. Pass to World Peace. Back to Smith. Carries it from 3-point range. And now an 11-point Knicks lead. And back to John Trice. Just his rookie season. But, Steve, you were saying the other day, not a lot of holes in his game.
No, you look at him, he can score, he can defend. Maybe not the passer that LeBron is, but not bad there either.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Jack, here we go. And it's slammed in by Verejao. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity. Clark to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
The Knicks leading by 9. Smith with it. Now Jack defending. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or 2 to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now, here's Trice, covered by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. No good. So New York will take it the other way. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Jack gets a screen from Bynum. And Jack kicks to Trice. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Trice has got 10 points.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
The outside leaner. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Knicks leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce. The playoffs are heating up, and the second round is underway. New York leading against the Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And nice teamwork offensively, moving the ball around. What a great way to play. LeBron's been going at it effortlessly against the Cavalier D. After 2, he's got 10 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Some great work out there by John Trice. His field goal percentage through the roof recently, and he is on fire again tonight. That will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter here in Cleveland, here in the second round of the NBA playoffs.
And you know, Kevin, the playoffs are a game of adjustments. I'm interested to see what changes the coaches will make coming out of halftime here.
The Cavaliers trail by 14.
Well, for young teams like the Cavs, as impressive as they were in the regular season, there's always that question, how will they respond to the pressure of the playoffs? But they definitely responded well in that first-round performance.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The guards, Ray Felton and J.R. Smith. Kenneth Faried is out there with Nene, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Smith penetrating. Outside, Felton. Kicks it to LeBron. Defended by Trice. And it's John Trice with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And going back to that series in round 1, Cavs, Clark winning fairly convincingly.
And I found it quite eye-opening, Kevin, that Trice was able to hold his own the way he did. I think this guy is clearly ready for the bright lights in prime time.
Another miss by LeBron. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. They can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Knicks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. With the fadeaway. And again, LeBron missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Trice passes to Verja. He kicks to Trice. Knicks with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Bargnani's checked in. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fourth, LeBron James.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
Felton, just 4 to shoot.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Takes a 3. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 14. It's LeBron with the drive. Some solid defense from Trice.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Waiters. And there's the pass to Trice. Irving dishes to Trice. And another miss by Cleveland. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith makes it off the glass. Smith's got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
That's 5 shots without a conversion. A very tough start coming out of the half.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
6 to shoot. They push it up 4 on 3. Tries from 16. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Knicks leading by 16. Smith with it. Guarded now by Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Nene, he's checked in for New York. Here's Trice. He's got 10. Bennett setting the pick for Trice. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Waiters. A second chance effort. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
and he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Verjau's checked in. Smith kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Smith. It's LeBron with the drive. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. LeBron's got 12.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And there's the call on Felton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, you look at the front court matchup in this game, it's kind of funny. You've got two 6'11" Brazilian centers facing off in Nene and Verjau. Two athletic 6'8" offensive rebounds from the Northeast in Fareed and Thompson. And LeBron and Trice, two big 6'8" small forwards.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Verjau's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved workout.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Trice kicks to Irving. Waiters. Trice passes to Verjau. Pocket 6. Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got 11 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Pretty even matchup so far between LeBron and John Trice. Boy, I'll tell you, the rookie is impressive.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Got that one up quick. 16 points for LeBron. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw, good, Verjau. And it's checked in for Trice. That one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Irving kicks to Waiters. He passes to Bynum. Outside Irving. Back to Bynum. Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Irving against Felton. Taken away by Felton. Takes the lead pass. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Knicks out front, running away. Welcome back. Time for the 4th quarter between the Knicks and the Cavs, Steve.
And these Cleveland fans so anxious for their team to win. We'll see if the Cavaliers can get it done.
The Knicks leading by 22. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland. Trice is out there with Bennett. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Alonzo G. And it's Bynum in at the 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Irving. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for LeBron. Both free throws good for Irving. The Knicks shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Back to Felton. Dishes to World Peace. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Felton against Irving. Here's Trice. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Felton goes in. Bargnani dishes to World Peace. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Irving passes to Verjao. Here's Trice. Off target from outside.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Back to World Peace. The feed now to Fareed. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And the Knicks making a change here. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now Jack. Trice covered by World Peace. There's the dish to Waiters. Drills it from outside.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And Verjao kicks to Jack. It's blocked. Felton against Verjao. Smith outside. Traps in the tray. Smith's got 19 points. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. A lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Bynum dishes to Trice. Pass to Waiters. From deep. They get it back. Verjao. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. The Knicks making a switch here. James is checked in. The Knicks leading by 17. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 20.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now here's Trice, guarded closely. Back to Verjao. And it's blocked by Nene.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And Fareed sends it back. Smith right side. Felton the pass to Smith. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 6 assists now in the game. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Jack against Felton. And Jack kicks to Trice. Gets it to go. Trice has got 5 points in the quarter.
LeBron not quite quick enough there, and Trice makes him pay.
Smith outside. Feeds it to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Lets it go from deep. And another three from Smith.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Here's Jack. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Knicks leading by 21. Outside, Felton. Smith up top. LeBron James on the wing. And the Knicks good for 2.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
So for the Knicks, Bargnani is checked in for Nene. World Peace comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. Bynum dishes to Jack. Leads him in there. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
1:41 left in the fourth. He dishes it to Shumpert. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Jack kicks to Miles. Back to Jack. He feeds it to Miles. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones. Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Miles, the pass to Jack. Kicks to Miles. .106 left in the game. 5 to shoot. Outside Jack. Takes the three. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The Knicks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Shumpert dishes to Green. Defended by G. And Shumpert kicks to World Peace. New York moving the ball around. Telfair gets the bucket.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And it's G finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
World Peace with a screen for Green. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And Jack kicks to Miles. Back to Jack. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Thompson with the jam.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
And after the tough talk from King John, quote-unquote, the rookie John Trice, it'll be satisfying for LeBron and the Knicks to come out and beat the Cavs on their home floor.
Yeah, without question, they're satisfied with the win. But I'm not quite sure if they've taken control of this series yet. But they do have the Cavs on their heels right now.
Well, despite the best effort of Coach Eric Spoelstra, they may have to go back to the drawing board for Game 2. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.